Okay, let's see. All right, so it's been about I think 45 days since my girlfriend broke up with me, um, and I just wanted to record this for myself, really, to maybe look back on it. We'll see. But yeah, we broke up, or she broke up with me June 5th, and it's currently July 20th. So it's been a while. But yes. So it's been a month. So I have this little list I'm gonna go through, talk about stuff. Um, how do I actually feel right now? Emotions are a little bit mixed. You know, through my day-to-day life, things are getting easier, but there's plenty of days that are hard. Night times are hard, and yeah, so lots of talks with God. Those are always rough. Um, but I feel okay. I feel like I'm alright. What's gotten easier and what's still difficult? So of course, living day to day has gotten easier. Um, so that's good. But what's still difficult is this girl was a part of my daily routine. I thought about her constantly, you know, and everything I would do, I would text her about it, just because. Of course, near the end of the relationship, I didn't do that as much, which I regret a lot. But yeah, so that's still difficult. And yeah, things I realized about myself is that, you know, I'm a good person. I feel like I treat people with respect, and I treated her with respect. I was never weird or disgusting towards her, so I'm like happy I did that. Um, I was respectful. I was kind. Uh, Tried to be a gentleman with her, and I think I was. And so that's great, and I'm realized about that about myself, and I'm glad I did that. And that's really cool. Mistakes that I think I made. I think I wasn't, intimate enough with her. I think it's because, I was comfortable with her. I just didn't. Sometimes I just didn't do it. I didn't feel like, you know, I was done. I probably, I should have. And I think it's what she wanted to, and just wasn't. She thought I was still nervous around her, which I was, but I was not uncomfortable with her. It's just with her, like, every time I saw her, it was like getting a crush over and over again. And it was a beautiful thing, really. But I was never uncomfortable with her. I was always fine. I remember her saying one time that, she wants to build a relationship with somebody to where silence isn't awkward. And I think that's what I was also trying to do. Because with your parents, it's never awkward because you guys don't talk. In the car, you're just listening to music. It's not awkward. And I think that's what she wanted. So I tried to kind of build that as well. Obviously, I should have waited to kind of do that, I guess, maybe. And really been more intimate with her. Also, I had this thing where if I was the last person to message, I wouldn't say anything until she responded back. Which is, it's just so petty and that's like stupid. I don't know why I would do that. Like the day before our relationship ended, we went on a date. The night before, I texted her saying we should schedule another date. That felt kind of short. And to be honest, the date was kind of mediocre. I think because I wasn't intimate with her, and so I regret that. But I remember that she didn't respond that night, which is like 10 o'clock. She goes to bed like at 12, 11. So I'm surprised she didn't respond. And I was like, okay, what the heck? So the next day I didn't say anything to her, which is just like such a jackass move. I don't know why I would do that. So obviously I regret it. And then we talked a little bit the next morning after that day. And then that night I said, did I do anything wrong? Are you mad at me? And that's when she spilled her feelings out about ending the relationship. So that's definitely a mistake I made. Not being intimate enough and not just constantly checking on her. Even just giving like a call while she was at work, saying, "Hope you're doing good. I love you. Talk to you later." Something like that could have been just such a big difference maker. So I regret that a ton. Not regret. I mean, I don't have any regrets, but it's a mistake I made for sure. Now, what do I want to do differently in future relationships? That's definitely obviously one of them. You know, message the person a lot. I mean, you're dating them. I was always like, let me respect myself and not spam her. Like, dog, you were dating her. Somehow you were dating her. Somehow she liked you back. So I don't know. It's stupid. So when I'm in a relationship with somebody, just text them and check in constantly. If it's her, if it's not her, we'll see. Of course. The hardest moments right now are seeing reminders constantly. So we went on a double date the day after prom with, some friends. It was me and her and 2 other people. We went to an escape room and we got out and we wrote our name on the winner's wall. Well, I now work at that escape room. And have to see that every single day. It sucks. And then now I also run the room that we did. And then I see couples every day go in there and it just gives me a reminder of what we had. And I mean, it just sucks. It does a lot. It really does. But that's definitely one of the hardest moments right now. And I still have photos of her on my phone. I just can't get rid of those. I can't. It's just hard to let go of that. And when I delete those photos, they're gone. I'm sure she's deleted all of my photos. She added me on everything, so she was quick to that. She added me on Roblox too. She didn't want me on anything. At least she didn't block me, because, it wasn't any bad blood how we ended that. But yeah, and then I have the video of me asking her to be my girlfriend. And I drive by that place, that parking lot I asked her in. So that sucks. We went to live dates to the movies. So obviously going to the movies is hard. Yeah, so that's a lot of reminders. I mailed her a letter of things I kind of wanted to get off my chest about 2-3 weeks after we broke up. Haven't heard back, so she either didn't get it or she's not responding to it, which is fine. I just wanted to say what I had to say, without, just a text message. So I just did it through a letter. This in the future, I imagined a future with her. Of course, I thought she was great. Not perfect. No one's perfect. Even if I said she was perfect, she's just not. This is not how it is. Only one person was perfect. It just wasn't her. She had plenty of flaws, she did. But I loved every single flaw. She had some acne problems. It wasn't crazy, but she was insecure about it. And I think it ruined her confidence sometimes. But it didn't matter to me, It really didn't matter to me, acne or clear face. Oh, she has clear face now. She took some medicine to help with the acne. So she looks great now, all clear face, and I think she's confident in herself and her appearance, which is great because she's gorgeous. But she was gorgeous with acne and without it, so I really just didn't care. But I'm glad she's happy now with her appearance and all that stuff. So definitely missing the future I imagine with her. Hard to let go of that, but how I've changed. Obviously, I'm going to work a lot more, so getting my mind off that. It's been good. Yeah, it's been good to do that. Staying busy. It's nice. And getting to interact with people every single day. The escape room really is a great job. You learn about the finer details and things and all that stuff. I'm starting to really enjoy it, so that's good. I've gotten back in the gym more. I went to the gym with my brother a lot, so that's great. I got to build a relationship with him as well. A closer one, even though we already had a good one, just a closer one. So that's good. Physically, I feel like I'm in a really good shape right now. Obviously, I'm not like shredded or jacked, but I feel good. I'm decently confident in how I look. Of course, still want to get to that point where I don't care if I have a shirt or a shirt on, shirt off. I'm not quite there yet, but um, you know, we're getting there. Spending time with friends and family. Friends, the beginning of the summer, I spent a lot of time with them. Obviously, now school is gonna start a few weeks, months, or like a month or something like that. So obviously, we're all busy working and stuff like that. But we're gonna go see Spider Man. Um, on the day it comes out, I'm gonna go see it with them. So that'd be cool. But yeah, definitely spend a lot of times with them and family as well. I actually went to a Kanye concert, or Ye, sorry, a Ye concert, which is like insane. It was so cool. One of the best things I've ever been to. Mind blowing. I went with a friend and then my parents, so it was great. When she broke up with me, I got this overwhelming feeling of FOMO. Before we broke up, I was in my room a lot, cooped up, never outside in the living room or even outside in general. But when we broke up, I didn't want to, be in my room all the time. I just couldn't. And also, like, what was it? I just didn't want to. I didn't want to play video games. I didn't want to do any of that. I didn't want to eat, which was crazy but normal. I didn't want to play video games though. I didn't want to be in my room at all. I was always out here in the living room, which is great, and I still do that now. But obviously, I play video games. It's, and I'm eating, so that's good. I remember when I wasn't eating, I was losing some weight, and then I also got wisdom teeth pulled out, so I couldn't eat when I wanted to eat. It wasn't Whole Foods. It was like pudding and Jello, and absolutely just random foods that I just couldn't eat. So I was losing a lot of weight with that. But yeah, spending time with friends and family, it's been great. I'm really enjoying it, and hopefully building that connection is good and something I appreciate a lot more. So that's awesome. Changes in my confidence or mindset. Confidence, to be honest, maybe a little bit lower, maybe higher, I don't know. Depends on the day, really. That's all it is. But, we try to stay confident and take it day by day. Try not to worry about things so much. Just be confident myself. But, yeah, that's all it is. And mindset, definitely changed mindset. I think a better one, got a lot closer to God, which is great. Which I think she brought me closer to God. But I wasn't capitalizing on it, so that's kind of stupid. She's really religious and really disciplined. She was great with that stuff. But yeah, the mindset's definitely changed. I think for the better. It's good now. Yeah, pretty good. So what do I still hope for? Be honest. Well, to be honest with you, every day I hope she comes back, texts me. I've had dreams about her, texting me and saying I'm sorry, I regret it. Obviously that hasn't happened yet. But like it's also like it's okay. I've talked to a lot of friends, that graduated high school who've checked in on me. So it's great to be able to talk to them about that stuff. So it's also been plenty of good things that's happened since then. So I'm happy about that for sure. Putting those relationships back, even though it's been a while since we talked. And then connecting again with those friends from high school. It's been great. But of course, I hope she comes back every day. I really do. And I don't know if she will or not. It's not my decision. I don't know if she will. Kind of have to trust God's plan, really. That's all it is. But I always hope she'll come back. Every single day. Also ask yourself, if she never does, what kind of person do I want to become anyway? Well, I've took a lot of inspiration right now from Peter Parker, Spider-Man. His new movie that's coming out. He's obviously lonely. His girlfriend forgot who he was. So I think I'm going to kind of relate to that in a little bit. So I'm excited for that movie. But be more like Spider-Man, I think, has been a good thing. Spider-Man's always been a sign of hope. For me, I need Spider-Man. Always have. I'm watching Spider-Man right now. Homecoming. I think it's a great movie. Yeah, so I'm excited for that. And I think I just want to become a person who gets back up even when life is kicking his ass right now, because it is. It's been a very hard month. But plenty of things to be grateful for, of course, but it's still been a hard month. So I just want to be, the person that gets up even when life is kicking me down, because it's cruel. And that's how it is. And also be just a kind person, known for being kind and courageous and a good leader. I think that's always been a goal of mine. And my parents kind of see that in me. I don't really quite see myself being that kind of person yet. I'm kind, but I've always been known for being kind, being nice. But I want to be courageous and a leader, which I don't quite see see that in myself quite yet, but we'll see. Let's see. Advice to my future self. What do you hope you're doing when you watch this in 6 months? In 6 months, I hope either she's back. She's probably not going to be in 6 months. She'll be far long gone. 5 hours away. Yes. I hope I'm doing something I enjoy. Hope I find a passion. And I hope I'm just happier than I am right now, which I'm happy. But I just want to be happier and really find my purpose, which I'm really uncertain right now. I don't know if I have quite found that yet. So we'll see. Are you happier? Definitely not, but also not depressed. The first week, yeah, it was sad. It was bad. It was not good. First 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I'm better now though than I was when we broke up for sure. So that's nice. Let's see. 3 questions to answer. What am I proud of? I'm proud of how I treated her. I'm proud of the relationship we built and with that little time we had. We dated for about 2 months, but we've been going out and talking since like October or November. So yeah, I'm just proud of that. I'm proud of, the changes I've made. Physically, I feel great. I feel like I'm getting closer to God every day. So that's awesome. It really is. And I'm very proud of that and proud of the time I got to spend with my family. It's great. And I'm proud of the person I've changed, because I was never hanging out with him or doing anything with him. Now I am, and I'm proud of that. So that's awesome. What I'm grateful for. When we broke up, I posted a lot of stuff. And so, for myself, but kind of for people to see it. That our relationship was over. People reached out, and it's been great. It really has. That week, they didn't want to do anything, but people reached out, and it really helped me a lot. A friend that I grew up with, we kind of stopped, kind of grew apart a little bit at the end of senior year. He reached out again because we were kind of in a similar boat. Yeah, we both went through breakups. Talked to him, it was great. And then 2 friends from high school after I graduated, or they graduated before me. They're seniors. One's in the military right now, and he's doing great. He's awesome. I'm so proud of him that he's serving our country. It's great. He reached out to me, which had been a while, but it was great for him to reach out. I was like so happy to hear from him. It was awesome. And then another friend who graduated the year after the other guy, he reached out. He had a similar situation where a girl broke up with him, and then they wanted to get back together 3 weeks later. He said he took the big responsibility and said no to getting it back with her, which I don't know if I could do if she ever came back. I probably couldn't do that, but it was a similar situation with him as it is with me. He talked to me about it. We talked for a lot, and I'm glad I got to reach out. He reached out. It was just great. It was such a blessing. I felt so loved as well. And then another person from high school who's still in high school. He's a sophomore now. I was kind of like, I tried to take him under my wing when I was in high school. He's reached out, and he was in a similar boat as well. Great to talk to him. It was awesome. He's doing great things. I think he's going to be very successful in whatever he does. He's going to be awesome. So it was great. I just felt really loved, and I was grateful for that. Building a relationship with my family. I was never hanging out with them again, like I said. Since then, I've hung out with them like quite a bit. That's great. Me and my brother get really close. My dad, my mom, was great. It was awesome. It's been awesome, and I'm really grateful for that. Going to family events, I'm going to them as much as I can now. I hated to do it, but now I'm just like, let's do it. Why not? So I'm glad I'm doing that now. I'm grateful for that. What am I excited about? I'm excited for the future, whatever it holds, even though it's uncertain. I don't like uncertainty, but that's just what it is. Every day is uncertain. You don't know what's going to happen. It's 12:52. In 2 hours, maybe, who knows what could happen, right? Anything could happen. So, I'm excited for the future. So we'll see what happens. One more thing before I wrap this all up. A hard part is, of course, letting go of this girl. That was a part of my daily routine. Every day, I still think about her, dream about her, day and night, every hour. I'm thinking of her right now, of course. Thinking of her right now at this moment. But she's going to go 5 hours away to college. And I feel like, and it's going to be soon, probably the last month that she'll be here, and the month's about to end. So maybe like a few more weeks. I think when she goes, I don't think I'll ever see her again or talk to her again, and that's so hard to grasp, and I just can't grasp that yet. Like this girl I loved, and I loved so dearly, is eventually gonna not be in my life anymore. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know if I can accept that or not, but we'll see. I'll never truly be over her. She's always in my system. We'll see. If you're watching this in 6 months, Dax, or a year from now, I hope you've become stronger, and I hope you've kept going even when days you wanted to give up. And just keep getting up and constantly doing stuff, and just being the stronger person that everyone sees in you and that you are. Whether with that girl, whether she's in your life or not, I hope you build a life you're proud of. So, yeah. 6 months or a year, we'll see. I don't know if it's going to be out on the internet or not. It's really just for myself, but maybe I'll post it to look back on it. We'll see. I'm glad I did this. This is really important for me to get all these feelings out. Yeah. That's it. Peace out, Dax.